Good morning, welcome to the shed. Welcome to the final part of my steampunk stove build. It's really just to tidy up, just doing those odd jobs to actually finish the project. So there's three things that need doing. First thing is it rained last night. I haven't lit the fire yet, that's why it's still cold in here. Yeah, it rained last night and it got me worrying about water coming down the flue pipe. So I want to put a cap on the top of that. Got a plan for that. The other thing is I had a little idea about sorting out the smoke leaking out the front. So I really would quite like to be able to have the door open. And I thought about fitting a sort of cowl inside that directs the smoke into the central pipe, because at the moment it's sort of going up around the sides and sort of mixing up and doing all sorts of things. And also that will bring the lip of the door down a little bit. So hopefully some more smoke will get taken up. That's the plan on that one. The third and final thing is that I've got to put the beading, the rope, fiberglass rope bead around the door to seal that properly. So yeah, three things. We're going to do those. First one we're going to do is the cap for the chimney flue. So let's go over to the bench and get started. Oh, if you haven't watched the first two videos, I'll link to them here. So you can, well, I'll link to the playlist up here and then you can watch all three at your leisure. Okay, thanks. My plan with the chimney cap is to take this bit of steel plate, chrome plated steel stuff, which I retrieved from another chimney flue, but obviously it was a much bigger one. I'm going to cut a line here, roll it round a bit to give it a sort of wizard's hat effect, and then bolt it onto the top of the chimney flue, or maybe rivet it, and we'll see how it goes. I've got some bolts, so we'll probably use that. I'm upcycling again. As I say, this is part of a chimney flue that I've made the door from. Yeah. Okay, let's mark this out and have a go at doing it. It's not very nice stuff to work with, this steel, very sharp. So gloves are a necessity. Okay, let's attempt to cut that. Going to use the jigsaw. Could be noisy. In fact, I won't show you that bit. So I've cut through to the middle. Didn't quite go straight, but that's all right. Doesn't really matter. So the idea is that this will overlap like so, making a little hat. I'm just going to rivet there. I think that'll do the job. Let's just mark that. And drill it. Okay, that's one. Hopefully I can do this without touching it. Probably not. That's on. Two. Just got to, and the final one. Okay, there's my hat. That'll do the job. I'm just going to quickly give that a little bang with a hammer. Not that it needs it, but I'm going to try and reuse the existing bolts and the existing brackets that I've got. So I'll have to do a bit of bending there. Right, these are the brackets I've retrieved from my old flue pipe, the big one. And then this is my new pipe. That one's double-ended. That's not right. My hands are cold, it's freezing in here. I wish I could light the fire. Okay. I'm going to cut myself in a minute, I can feel it. Put your gloves on, man. Okay, there you go. It's a little bit wonky, but we can twist it to shape. That's the beauty of it. Okay, I'm going to stick that on the top of the shed. Job number 1 complete. So on to task number 2. This is the profile of the pipe. I've noticed actually it's slightly offset, which I didn't realise before. So the idea is to cut a piece of the steel, the chromed steel, with a hole in the middle. So that should hopefully direct all of the gases through the middle, because on the bottom of that pipe there are other holes, and I don't really want air going up there or smoke going up there. So the idea is to cut a piece like that, and then also put a lip on it, something like that, to stick out the front of the fire a little bit and be slanted downwards to try and catch some more of the smoke. That's the plan. Let's see if we can cut this steel. Okay, so I've cut out the piece of metal for my cowling, I'm calling it. Exhaust is going to go there. Look at that lovely perfect circle. There you go. Even Michelangelo couldn't get a circle like that. Don't think he had a jigsaw though, apparently. Okay, and then this is the cowling bit that's going to sort of stick out at the front and hopefully catch a bit more of the smoke. Okay, I'm going to try and fit it. I'm not going to do that on camera because I'm going to have to be doing a bit of banging. I might have to cut a few little grooves around there to get it in, and then it will hopefully stay in place once it's there. I don't think I'll need to fix it if I bang it in. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so I fitted the cowling. Not really very happy with that. The other exhaust pipes were getting in the way, so I need to come up with a better solution. But this will give me a chance to test whether it actually works. I don't think it will, but I'm going to give it a go. So it's freezing in here. I'm going to light a fire and revisit this one on another day. So my first attempt didn't work. It just isn't direct. It wasn't directing the smoke in any fashion, and it kept falling out as well. So I've either got to do a proper steel fixing or cut out the bottom plate at some point to try and get that flow going. But in the meantime, I'm going to try something slightly different, and that's just by lowering the level, this top lip, just like so. So I'm going to fit that now, and that'll just bring the sort of smoke level down a little bit. Also, the rope has arrived. Again, a bit different to what I was expecting. So I was expecting it to be about 1 centimetre. That's about 2 centimetres thick. But I think it'll be okay. So we've got to glue that on, leave it 15 minutes, then light a fire to cure it. So that's the mission. I'm just going to start by drilling some holes in this stainless steel or whatever it is, bit of flue that I've got to fit in there. freezing cold in here, so I'm desperate to light a fire, but I've got to do these two jobs before I can. So that wasn't easy either, but managed to get it fitted. The door shuts, so I've now just got to put some glue around the edges and try this rope. The instructions say paint the glue into the groove, but obviously I don't have a groove because this isn't a stove. So I'm going to paint and use my clamps to stick or to hold it in position. Right, let's just try that bit first of all. See how we get on. What do I reckon? Am I supposed to leave that bit of tape on there? Yep, I think so. It's going to need clamping at every point, I think. This isn't going to be easy. Nothing ever is. Okay, so I fitted that. Actually went quite well. I don't know if it's going to hold. I can't see how it will really. But I'm going to whack a bit more around it and then leave it to set, and then we'll light a fire. Back to you in 15 minutes. Okay, so we had some good success there. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as Meatloaf would say. The rope is fitted okay. I might have to twist the door slightly just to seal that up. The fire works best when the doors are closed. It's alight now, but if I open it, it's going to puff a load of smoke. I think if the embers are really dying down, it'll probably be okay. I fitted the extra cowling, as you saw, and that has helped, but doesn't solve the problem completely, so I might need to find a longer term solution. But I'm going to live with it for now. It's sort of warming up in here at the moment. I wouldn't say it was cosy yet, but it's getting warmer. Also, this regulator that I made is too restrictive. When I light the fire and I leave it, take this off, it runs nicely. I get a lot of heat. So I think this is okay if I want to close the fire down, if I'm going out, or leaving it for a couple of hours, but I want the fire to stay in, then I can use this. But what I'll have to do is have some kind of flap system that'll allow me to easily adjust it exactly how I want it. The other thing is obviously log size is important. I've got to use small logs, I've decided or found out. That's it really. Thanks very much for watching. Just going to do a bit of a tidy up and on to the next project. Not sure what that is yet, but that's what's up next. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon.